Hi, I don't know if you heard that, but it said, "Hi, Mandy." And the Necrometer app says Scott. Who's Scott? Do you have something to say, Scott? Why are you here? In today's video, I want to investigate the case of Karen Reed and her boyfriend, John O'Keefe. I have their pictures set up here. Disaffiliate. So this case happened in Dedham, Massachusetts. So she's accused of killing her boyfriend, a Boston police officer, in January of last year. Prosecutors have said that Reed ran over her boyfriend, John O'Keefe, with her SUV back in January 2022 after a night of drinking. Reed, prosecutors said, then left the scene. Reed's lawyers, though, have maintained O'Keefe was attacked by a dog and beaten inside a Canton home after Reed dropped him off and drove away. Speaking this week, Reed proclaimed her innocence. It says dirt. Yeah, because they're not telling the truth, I feel like. It sounded like it said they lied to cover it in a man's voice. Who's the man coming through? So she says, I tried to save his life. She told reporters outside the courthouse in Dedham, I tried to save his life at 6 in the morning. I was covered in his blood. I was the only one trying to save his life. Reed has been charged with charges including second-degree murder. She has pleaded not guilty. In April, her defense filed a motion asking for records they believe exonerate their client. It said, hi, Amanda. Who's the man coming through? I thought it said, John O'Keefe, if you're here, can you say your name on this device? It's a phone app. It's like a dictionary. It says homogenate. That's weird. John O'Keefe, can you say your name on this device on my phone so we know it's you? I also have this spirit box set up. This is like an app. It said carry on in a man's voice. And this is the spirit box. It scans FM radio frequencies so you could come through and I could hear what you're saying. What do you have to say about your girlfriend being charged for your murder? It says you will stay. You will stay. The prosecution later responded saying the defense is trying to further a conspiracy theory. We know who did it, Reed said on Wednesday. No, she didn't do it, her attorney Alan Jackson added. This is an innocent woman. Reed, 42, and her legal team were in court pushing for evidentiary hearing to force two other people connected to the case to testify. 1970s. It says, frustrated by the judge's decision to deny the request, Reed's attorneys indicated they have no plans to back off until their client is exonerated. We're not going to rest until we get to the bottom of exactly who is behind this cover-up. Because not only Karen Reed deserves this, John O'Keefe deserves this and has deserved this since moment one, Jackson said. The truth, it just feels like no one else wants it. John O'Keefe, what do you have to say? Not so. John, is that what you have to say about Karen being involved in your murder? That it's not so? Can you clear her name? John, can you tell me that who is responsible for your murder? Can you say their name? Does this have something to do with people you worked with in your closet? John, does this have something to do with the police that you worked with? It said liars. What happened to you at the party? They tried to get me. Who? Who tried to get you? That was clear. Who tried to get you? It almost sounded like it said the sheriff. Were other officers that you worked with involved? Yes or no? It said like they weren't good. Were the other officers like dishonest? Were they bad officers? Can you tell me what happened after Karen dropped you off at the party? It sounded like it said hard in the head. Did someone hit you with something? It sounded like it was like they're wild and then something 50. It says Lauren. What do you say, Lauren? Deceased. Who's responsible for you being deceased? Like, was it other police officers? Yes or no? It sounded like it said something about a gun. How were you murdered? Can you tell me? Again, it sounded like it said they got me. Who got you? Why did they say that a dog attacked you? It said crap. Is that just another lie? Did you get in a fight at a party? I thought I heard a man really quietly, like an older man, say it like, he did. He did. It says ghost here. So I'm going to go ahead and do the Ghost Seer app. I just want to see what would come through. John O'Keefe, can you use this phone app to show me a clue as to what happened to you? Okay, right away, it's a woman dressed all in red in a long gown, like the dress is going down the stairs. The stairs are red, the rails are red. Who's the woman in the picture? Who is that woman? Can you give me another image that shows what happened that night at the party? Who hurt you that night? Who was it? Can you give us a clue? And right away, it's like... It looks like two older women. Record. It says record. What record? Her record? The kitty ball's going off. Did you set off the kitty ball? Are you showing us that you're clearing Karen's name? Is that what you're doing? It said yes. Are you okay now? Where are you? What can we do to clear Karen's name? Is there some evidence or something that we could do to help her? Who is responsible for your death? How do we find that person?
Charlotte.
Their energy, and then it says Charlotte. Who's Charlotte? It said Amanda. What about the dog involved? Did a dog attack you? It almost sounded like it said after. It sounded like it said partners. What partners? Was anyone on the police force responsible for your passing at the party? Yes or no?
All is well.
All is well? In the light? But we need to clear Karen's name. If she didn't do anything to you that night, then we need to know who did. Can you tell us? We need to clear her name. It sounded like it said I already said Amanda, so I'll have to go listen with the headphones. Do you want to say anything?
Good evening.
It says good evening. Do you want to say anything to Karen or anyone else about your passing? It sounded like it said I loved her. Did you love Karen and you guys were happy and she's innocent? Can you say innocent on that device? Do you want to say or do anything else before I go? Thank you for talking to me. Goodbye. Well, I hope you like the spirit box about Karen Reed
Shot.
and her boyfriend. It says shot. I thought I heard it say shot earlier, so I'm not sure if that's how he was murdered or not. I thought it said that he was just found like beat up, but then I thought I heard something about a dog attacked him. So I'm not really sure what's going on in this case. They think it could be a conspiracy or a cover-up of some kind. So you never know. He was on the police force. It said yes, actually. John, do you want to say anything else before I go? Who did that to you? It almost sounded like it said 4 guys. Did you get in a fight at a party? I thought I heard something like I'm white.
Terrible.
Terrible? Did you just get in a bad fight? Is that what happened? Somehow it got blamed on Karen? Thank you for talking to me. I'm sending prayers that they'll find out the truth and there'll be justice for Karen. So thank you for talking to me. Bye.
Beware.
It almost sounded like it said mean to me and then beware. Beware of who? Games? Well, I hope you liked the video with John O'Keefe. I'm going to go listen with the headphones. I did hear some clear answers coming through, and there were some sentences that I'm not really sure what it said, so when I go back and listen, I'm sure they will come through a little clearer. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Thank you for all the positive comments, and have a good night. Thanks. Bye.
Onde?